What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Bandit here, and we're back with episode 12 of the Masochist series. If you guys remember, we ended on a win, so we'll be pulling from our packs right away. Alright, there's no win streak or anything like that, sadly, so we'll just be pulling our pack, our singular master pack, and hoping that we get some good stuff. Just goes. It's the same as last time. We're looking for an SR. We're looking for pendulum monsters with high scales. We're looking for good tribute monsters. We're looking for water support. Anything good. All right. So let's see if we get anything good in this pack. Ooh, pendulum monster. All right. All right. That's. This isn't looking too bad. Let's see what exactly we have. Ooh, we have a level 1 tuner, machine tuner. Okay, this card is low-key crazy. This card acts in a way as removal because it doesn't use our monsters for synchro summoning. It uses our opponent's monsters. The only downside is that we need to have a wind synchro monster to use it. So I'm gonna have to look in our deck and see if any of the monsters that we pulled are wind synchros. But anyways, this card is pretty good. It would depend on the level of the monster, so it would be like a kind of specific form of removal if we have a win, if we even have a wind type synchro. So if we have a wind type synchro that we can actually go into, it would be a weird form of removal for a level that would match with this card to get that card out. So yeah, this card isn't bad. This card is pretty good. All right, let's see what else we got. Here it is, our level. Finally, a level 4 dark type pendulum monster with a level 5 scale. We can actually pendulum summon out level 4s and level 3s, level 4s and lower, depending on the cards that we get. But we have a lot of low scales. This card is pretty good, and it has pretty good stats as well. Alright, let's read this effect. Alright, this card is just has a very a very not that useful effect, but he's a pendulum monster, and that's all that we need. It really goes up. It's more of a anti pendulum strategy in a way because it goes up against other pendulum monsters. It can destroy pendulum monsters and all of that. But this card is good. It helps us with the strategy that we're trying to go for, and that's all that we really need. You just need high scales. That's all we're asking for. And now we can actually go into our level 4 our level 4 exceed monster. It requires 2 dark pendulum monsters. So this card is a great pickup. Alright. This card is useless. Let's move on. This card isn't that useful to us. We don't have many plant monsters in our extra deck, so yeah. Yeah, I don't think this card will be very useful for us. Alright, next one. Alright, this card isn't useful to us either. Let's move on. Oh, another Speedroid card. Alright, this card, it has synergy with the wind tuner that we pulled. I think, yeah, this guy is a Speedroid, so it would have synergy with this guy. In that it would be able to, this guy would be able to special summon out that guy, but we can't really use it for that. We can't use this tuner for synchro summons other than with its own effect, which is to use monsters from our opponent's side of the field for synchro summons. So it's not like a generic tuner that we can always use. But this card is good. It's good. If we get other speedroid cards, it's definitely a pretty good card to add. But for now, I don't know how useful it is. It's still a good card to consider, however. Alright, next card. Okay, this card is pretty good. Network Trap Hole. So yeah, it's removal for a special summon monster. If our opponent special summons a monster from the deck, the main deck, or the graveyard, we can banish it face down, which is one of the strongest forms of removal in the game. So yeah, this card is pretty good. Alright, this card is eh. It's a level 2. It burns our opponents every time they declare an attack. But it's pretty weak, and there's not many ways that we're gonna be able to keep this card around for its burn damage to actually be useful. So yeah, this card isn't going to be useful for us. Pretty good pack. We got 2 usable cards. We got 3 usable cards, sorry. We got 4 usable cards and 3 that are most likely gonna go into our deck. So yeah, these have been some pretty good pulls. Alright, let's see if our legacy tickets will do us as good as our master pack just did. Maybe even better. Come on, legacy tickets. Let's see what you got. Give us something good, generic, that we can put in any of our 4 decks that we just built. This card is goofy. This is the only way I can really explain it. It's very goofy. We don't. Our deck is too random for us to ever find like 2 monsters with the same attack. So yeah, this card is probably not usable for us. Oh wow, this card is great for a synchro deck. Dark Bug. We can special summon out a level 3 tuner from our graveyard. Um, but sadly, we'd need that a level 3 tuner. I don't think we have any level 3 tuners. We have level 1s, level 2s. No, do we have level 3 tuners? We have level 1s, we have level 4s, we have level 2s. I think that's it. I don't think we have any level 3 tuners as yet. I can check my deck, but this card could be pretty good for our synchro deck. So yeah, that's a pretty nice pickup. Alright, final legacy tickets and the final cards that we pull in from this set. Alright, give us something good that we're gonna definitely add to our deck. I don't think that effect is very useful. Let's see what's next. This card is really good. For some reason, it's a warrior monster, even though his art and name is Darky Diver. But whatever. This card is pretty good. It's a special summon. It's just a special summon from my hand if we have a level 4 monster on the field, or the monsters on our field are level 4s. So all we need to do is normal summon one of our level 4s. Then we'd be able to special summon this guy from our hand. Then we could go into probably some of our synchro plays or something like that. We just have to hope that we draw like a level 4 tuner, because that's the only way we'd be able to synchro summon with this guy. But this is a pretty good card. This is a pretty good pickup. We're gonna add that to the deck, definitely. Alright, these cards were not too bad actually. Yeah, they weren't bad. So yeah, we're gonna go to the deck editor and see what changes we'll make. Alright, and we're back on the deck editor. We added in the cards, some of the cards we got. This card definitely goes into the deck. Yeah, we wanted to put in this card, but we don't have any wind synchros. And yeah, our trap hole card also went in there, because that's just a great trap card. So yeah, today I feel like we're gonna be playing a synchro strategy. You gotta keep switching things up, you know. Hopefully we can get some more cards. I really want to play our water strategy. I want to play most of all I want to play our pendulum strategy, but we don't have the cards for it, and that's way out of sight right now. But our water strategy, I feel like it's coming along, in that I feel like it's almost at a place where we can start playing it. It's almost there. I just need a few more cards to like make it a bit more consistent. Like some of the cards in here that are just here for the sake of being here, for maybe just your level or something. Hopefully we can get more water cards to replace them, you know. But yeah, this deck isn't looking terrible. I mean, I'm kind of excited, especially when we're talking about the synergy between these 2 cards and all those water monsters. I feel like it could be a really good addition, a really good deck to play. So yeah. But anyways, on to the duels. Alright, and it is time to duel. Alright, we won the coin toss and we decided to go second. Our hand isn't looking too bad. Ooh, this trap card is really good. We have a special summon of a level 5 and a level 1 tuner. We actually could go into our level 6, our new level 6 water monster. Yeah, this guy. So yeah, we'll be able to go into this guy. Oh my gosh, this guy, he's playing Mermail. Okay. Okay. Wasn't the monster I was expecting to see, but okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we're fine. We're still fine. And this guy can't be targeted with card effects, but it's not like we really need to, because we're gonna beat over him this turn as long as he doesn't have any interruptions, which I don't think he has. Let me see if these cards have any effects I need to be aware of. I don't think. Alright, so I think we're in the clear to do what we have to do. So first we're going to special summon out this guy. Doesn't matter however we special summon him. Alright, he doesn't seem to have any interruptions, so we're gonna summon out our tuner card. And we're going to go into our white aura dolphin. And this card should have the attack of all monsters on the field. So we basically can punch over everything and everything. Anything and everything. I'm gonna put him in the extra monster zone just because I can. Alright. White aura dolphin touches the field. What is it? Once per turn you can oh, I have to target one face up monster. Ah, okay, that kinda sucks then. Because that means I cannot possibly get over this card. Well, it's not like we had any destruction effects anyways. We can still negate an attack on our monster, so we're fine. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go for battle. We're gonna attack over this card. And phase 2. Yeah, see, we can activate the effect. You know, we still should be able to do so, but he can't be targeted with card effects. That is actually very unfortunate. We can negate an attack on this guy once, so as long as he doesn't get out another monster with higher than 2400 attack, we should be fine, hopefully. We especially can't let this guy attack into him, because if this guy destroys a monster, I believe, he gets a lot of effects, nifty effects that we should be worried about. But our opponent does have a lot of cards in their hand, so the chances of him not having a monster to punch over ours is kind of slim. Yeah, as I thought, he's just gonna combo off for another long time. Plus, even if he wants to, he can always just what's that card's name? Freaking that guy, the big Cyberus monster that everybody's afraid of. It's fine. I'm pretty sure does equip and targeting work the same way? I feel like they do. Oh, but I guess I don't really need to worry about that anymore. Probably shouldn't have activated that yet. When I'm thinking about it, that was very stupid. Oh wait, no wait, it's not that stupid. We have freaking tuner cards for this. This guy, well, you won't be attacking with his link monster, so we don't have to worry about the levels. What is these guys' levels? 4 and 7. We won't be able to activate this guy's effect so that to turn him into water so that he isn't destroyable. So yeah, our best bet most definitely is to get you, I believe. Set you in defense. And that should negate that attack. So yeah, our guy he can't destroy this guy by battle, so we don't need to activate our mask card. Read, brother, read. Alright. We are most definitely living in a top deck situation. Honestly, I don't even know what we can do. We need to get rid of. We desperately. Oh, I got this card back. Nice. We desperately need. Alright. We desperately need to get back to square one or something. There's some form of removal. That's not a bad card. That's not a bad card. Alright. I'm gonna activate. Should I activate this card? I'm gonna activate it just so that that guy. Well, I don't think he's our biggest warrior right now, and it's not like we can get rid of this guy right now either. So activating it is kind of pointless. I'm gonna set this trap card and pass. We can only shoot. I just remembered that this guy is gonna be able to punch over him anyways, so us doing that is kind of pointless. That kind of sucks. Nope, I figured that he had something like that. Okay, what do we do here? Do we have hope? We do have this card, so We will be fine. Oh no, he attacks at him first of all cards. Dang it. Alright, so what do we do here? I was hoping that he would have attacked with the other card. Shoot. We could either use this to drop his attack a bit so that we don't take that much battle damage. Um, I guess. I mean, we do have a lot of life points, but it is like saves us just for a little bit. Okay, so we can't actually use this. Oh wait, we could actually pop his card. Wait, is this a target? Oh, it's not a target, so we can actually get rid of his card. Wait, 2009 plus 8, that's gonna be 3007. So yeah, we need to get rid of this luster soldier. Shoot! Wait, that was too soon. That was too soon. That was freaking too freaking soon. Damn it! That's too soon. No, wait, maybe he didn't target because he didn't have the freaking. I'm so sad. No, I'm so sad. All right, so we can do this. Why are we stalling? I have no clue. We're hoping. That's all we're doing. We're hoping right now. We are hoping. I'm gonna try something just to see if I should cry. Because if I should cry, alright, cool. I don't have to. I shouldn't cry. I shouldn't cry. I thought I'd have to cry, but I don't have to cry. That's good. So we won't die this turn. We're hoping that I don't know. What special summons do we have that could probably help us? We have a tuner in hand. That's the most important thing. I don't know if we have any special summons that can actually help. My freaking wait, that's great. That's actually great. Because he destroys us, but we still get our effect off, don't we? Yes! Wing Karibo for the rescue! He still gets his effect off. Even if he gets destroyed, so he still can't do any battle damage to us. And Black Luster Soldier doesn't get an effect for destroying us by battle. Alright, cause summon out all you want. You know, I found out that I'm now realizing that in this series, like I find most enjoyment I find the most enjoyment of giving our opponents like a really annoying duel, because I know that at certain points we're most likely not winning this duel right now. That's just the truth. But like I'm just gonna keep on playing and keep on annoying this guy until he gives up or until he just gets fed up. He's gonna win this duel eventually, I feel like. But until that point, yeah, that's not gonna help us. Until that point, I'm gonna keep on playing this game. I'm gonna keep on playing until he just give this guy like the worst time possible. Yeah, we're done for now. So I'm going to actually give up because there's nothing else I can do. Set our tuner card, set our trap card. Our trap card can only give us 500 attack / defense. Even if we did get that boost, if he attacks with any of them, he still destroys our card and then just punches us for game. So yeah, that's not gonna help us, sadly. That's a bummer. Alright, and we're back. I hate to see it. Sometimes I wish we could actually like start off with a win, actual legitimate win, but you know, that's how the game is. Doesn't mean that it's gonna dampen our spirits. We just gotta do what we can. Alright, so we won the coin toss and decided to go second. Oh. Is our opponent playing like an OTK strategy or something? Oh wow, whoa. I'm starting to feel like this guy is actually trying to lose on purpose. Alright, and this should be game. That was a surprising duel. It's like, I mean, some form of self-decay. Maybe you wanted to like give up, but like he wanted to give up, but he wanted to get the points from losing. So he didn't just want to scoop. I don't know how to explain it. But whatever it is, a win is still a win. What are we gonna do? Right. Yeah, let's just hope we get some good amount of legacy. Okay, no legacy tickets at all. Okay. But anyways, win is a win and a pack is a pack. So yeah. Oh wait. Oh, it's this guy. The King Behemoth, the king of all animals. This is the guy on all those cards, a big pig, cow looking thing. Oh, this card. Whoa, this is probably the best monster that we've ever best prize monster we've ever gotten from one of these duels. This card is actually low key good. Cause especially in a like beast deck, but like this card is a pretty decent tribute summon. Just as a tribute summon it's 2,700. Or if we don't have the resources to actually do that and we just need a big monster, we can just tribute him for one and get him up to 2,000 attack instead. So this card is actually pretty good. And if we ever get more, even though we have been saying that for like a really long time now, but if we do get more tribute monsters, we could actually use that guy. We could actually put him more beast monsters, I should say. We could actually use that. That would be pretty good synergy. Anyways, that was our win. So on to the pack selection screen. All right, time for our pack opening. Yeah, we're really at this point. What I'd like to have is some more cards to like finalize some of our other strategies, like our pendulum strategy and our water synchro strategy. We are using a synchro of generic. Our main deck is a generic synchro deck. However, I would love if we could get some more water support to put on our water synchro deck. We're getting a glowing pack. Hopefully, that means we're getting a good SR. There are a lot of good SRs in this game, but there are also a lot of archetype specific URs and SRs, which if we pull them would be very bad. Anyways, let's go a little slow. See if I can do it like this. Okay, I sadly pulled all of them, but that's fine. Oh, a synchro card. We'll look at that later. Okay, so first, oh, it's a monarch card. Okay, this will go great in our tribute deck. Monarchs are just a great tribute archetype in general. So yeah, I'm having high hopes. I haven't read the effect yet, but I'm assuming that this card is gonna have a pretty good effect. All right, as I thought, this is just a great tribute card that would go well in our tribute deck. It's a two tribute monster on paper, but if we have a tributed monster, a tribute summon monster on the field, then we can just use that only tribute monster to tribute summon this guy onto the field. And when you tribute summon him, you can target 3 spells or traps on the field and destroy them. That just straight up destruction effect for 3 spells and traps when it's tribute summoned. So yeah, this is just a great card, great tribute card. All monarch cards are great tribute cards, and if we could pull some more monarch cards to put in our tribute strategy, that would be amazing. All right, we got an Arcus card, okay, and it's a level 1 tuner, a machine tuner. All right. Alright, this card isn't so useful for us right now. It requires other Arcus monsters. So yeah, that's not gonna work for us, sadly. It is a level 1 tuner though, so we might consider putting it in the deck. Alright. Okay, this card is actually it's pretty good. It seems pretty good. It's a pretty decent card. It's basically a negate for a spell. As an activated spell card, because it's a quick play spell. It says face off spells, but since it's a quick play spell, that means we can chain it to other spell effects or monster effects. So yeah, that means we can actually use it during our opponent's turn as a form of interruption, which is pretty dope. But yeah, one downside that I see with this card is that even though it negates a spell card, it will put that spell back into our opponent's hand. So if our opponent like tries to Raigeki us this turn, and we don't want our monsters to be destroyed, we just activate this spell card, and negate the Raigeki so our monsters don't get blown up. But it does put it back in his hand, so that next time when it's his turn, we will know that he still has a Raigeki and he'll just blow up our field. But anyways, it's still a good card, especially if we're in a situation where we're playing against Dark Magician and we need to like deal with a freaking, what's that card's name again? Eternal Soul, not Eternal Soul. Dark Magical Circle. That's still a good card. Anyways, let's see if this card is as good as that one. Okay, this card is actually sick. This card is great for both our synchro deck, our main synchro deck, and our water synchro deck. If we end up making that deck, we can manage to finish that deck. That is, but this card is dope. So there are a lot of times when we're in a game where because we get cards gradually, we aren't able to like synchro someone right away because maybe we don't have any tuners in our hand, or um, maybe we did synchro summon, but our synchro monster got outed. This card is basically saying that if we have a tuner monster in our graveyard and a non-tuner monster, we can banish both of those cards from our graveyard and just synchro summon with monsters from our graveyards. But the downside is we have to be taking a direct attack from our opponent. But that is pretty dope. We get to synchro summon a monster during our opponent's turn, and it's with monsters from our graveyard. So this card is great. There are definitely situations where that's gonna be useful. So that is a good card. All right. Cool. Please give us let all the spells and traps in this pack be generic and usable for us. Come on. This card is this card is toxic if we're going up against a deck with big monsters. This card is so toxic because it's basically a board wipe. If our opponent ends on a board with like a lot of big monsters on the field, like if our opponent, it's basically saying that if your opponent can OTK you this turn, I'm basically gonna wipe all his big monsters off of the field because he basically gets rid of all monsters with 2,500 or more attack, and if yeah, and it also has some other effects that allow us to gain life points. But the only caveat is we do have to activate. We have to activate during our turn, yeah, and during our standby phase, all the monsters that our opponent would have on the field would gain 600 attack. But that actually leans into its effect because that would end up making them have higher attack so that they could end up getting wiped off of the field. So honestly, as long as a monster has 1,900 attack, they're gonna get wiped off the field. So that's actually a pretty it's a goofy card, but it's definitely a card that we're gonna add to our deck. All right. Oh shoot, we shouldn't have looked at these guys. Avert your eyes. Alright, Galaxy Wave. Each time you exceed. Okay, that's not gonna happen. We all know we have no ability to exceed summon. Alright, let's look at our SR card first. Actually, this card isn't half bad. Mainly because it's a special summon from the graveyard. That's not a terrible effect. We would have to discard 2 cards to get this effect off. But it's good. It's basically a 2,200 attack monster, 1 tribute monster at that, and it floats. So yeah, this card's going into the deck, and all it has to do to actually do that is be in the graveyard. So if we use one of our discard cards other than this one, yeah, one of like a back to square one or something, we could discard this card from our hand, end up special summoning it back just by discarding 2 cards from our hand. And just by that, we'd have a 2,200 monster basically for free. So yeah, this card is pretty good. Yeah, this is probably gonna go into our tribute deck. And now for the card that we've all been waiting for, Try Edge Master. Is it? Yes, it's generic and it's a level 6. Nice, we're getting a lot of level 6 tuners. As long as we get more level 2 tuner cards, will take all the level 6 tuners. Alright, let's see if this card's effect is generic. This card is actually pretty goofy. Um, yeah, and basically we could be able to get out two of these effects. We don't have any level 3 tuners, so we won't be able to get out the third effect, which is fine. I don't think we're gonna be using any of our synchro monsters as tuners anyways. Um, but yeah, the first effect is pretty good. You get to destroy a monster in the field off rip. That's great. We need removal for monsters and spell and traps. We don't have enough removal. We need more. So yeah, that's a good card. Draw 1 card is also pretty dope. And if we manage to get this guy out with 3 or more materials, with 3 or more different cards, we just get to apply all 3 effects. So we get to pop a card and draw a card, which is pretty dope. So this card This card is definitely going into the deck. All right, this was a pretty good pack. We don't get any legacy tickets sadly. Oh, and we got the fabled pack. Yeah, we don't get any legacy tickets sadly. But I mean, from that pack by itself was probably more eventful or had more good cards in it than a lot of the times that we got all four legacy tickets and a master pack. So yeah, that's actually pretty dope. All right, guys, this is our deck after the editing. We had a lot of good cards to put in and a lot of considerations to make, but this is what it's looking like. This is what it's looking like after that. I don't know what card I just removed. We won't be saving this, so it's fine. Anyways, so yeah, our deck is looking pretty good. Honestly, every time we look back at it, it's looking more and more like a synchro deck because you get a lot of like synchro support, and I'm not opposed to it. Yeah, give us all the synchro support. All we need is some better like some better tuner cards that can like some better generic tuner cards that can probably help us to like you know probably help us to like synchro summon more frequently. But yeah, our deck is looking pretty good. So let's jump into our duels and see if we can get another win. All right, and we are back. We won the coin toss and decided to go second. With the way our hand is looking, I'm glad that we did. I was afraid that we were gonna get a bunch of trap cards in our hand and then would it would be unplayable. Is this a? This seems like a spirit deck, huh? This should be interesting. Not many times you play against spirit monsters. Okay. I don't know what spirit monster combos look like. Okay, so yeah, those back rows can be anything. So that's kind of scary, but you know, a completely open field. Who am I to oppose that? Alright, Larpar. It's not the best card to have in our hand. And I don't think we'll be able to do any synchro summoning right now. So yeah, that's also something that could be that is kind of upsetting. But anyways, what do? We just set this card and pass. That's all we can do. Set this card, set our quick play spell and pass. That's basically all we can really shoot. Imperm column. It's fine. That's not Imperm. Imperm is not a real card. What are you talking about? Oh my god. No. Flippity gibbets. That's not good. There's never a good day when you see a Martha. Oh yeah, he's just playing straight up Exorcisters, so yeah, that's fun. Why are we here? I hate Master Duel. I mean, I went out of the way to play during the night because I figured that, why not, I just figured that, why not? Oh my god, he just banishes our spell card. What? Of course he does. Oh yeah, we're not sticking around for this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I really wish we could have gotten that win streak, but we can't play against Exo Sisters, and I'm not wasting anybody's time right now. Alright, and we're back. We lost the coin toss there and decided. Well, we lost the coin toss, so he decided for us to go second. That's not a good sign. Honestly, playing during the night, I say it a lot of times, but the truth is, meta comes out at night, and yes, you point exactly. Like this is when all the players with the jank decks and the, like freaking constructed strategies and come out and they start popping off because I don't know, it's something that draws them to the night. I don't know, it's the allure of the darkness where these decks belong. But what can we do? Just gotta keep pushing and hope that we can actually find someone we can play against. Oh my! What is? We're at silver tier. We're at silver tier. I do not know what these guards are doing here. Why? Why are you playing? Oh yeah, we're gonna have to scoop. Yeah, I don't know what kind of deck this guy is playing. All I know is it's using scary monsters and it's doing scary stuff. We should have known that we shouldn't have stuck around once we saw Brown on the floor. But somehow this man's deck went from freaking synchrons. It went from synchron to make a Phantom Beast and then it switched to Sword Soul out of nowhere. Like, what? I don't know what this deck is. It's like Synchro Turbo or something, but it's working, and I'm scared now, and I'm going to leave because I don't want any part of this. We can't beat Bro on the floor by itself. Now he's taking out Chi Shao and all these big. What are we gonna? Don't play Yu-Gi-Oh at night, guys. It's not. Don't do it. All right, and we're back. We lost the coin toss again. And our opponent decided for us to go second. Honestly, I'm not seeing much hope in sight. We haven't played against one deck that, yeah, and this doesn't seem like it's gonna be one of those decks that we can deal with. But so far, we have not seen one deck that we play that we can actually deal with so far. Oh, I guess we take those. I feel somewhat annoyed in a way because I feel like our wins only come from like people either surrendering or FTK bots, self DK bots, I should say. It's somewhat disheartening in a way. It's like no matter how many cards we get, our deck is still so bad that we cannot get wins. I mean, it's on me. I mean, I keep coming back and playing at night, even though I know that all the meta players come out at night. Meta comes out at night. Yet still, I'm here, uh, past 9, playing with these sweats with a deck that could probably still lose to the structure deck. I mean, I guess that's just the masochist. That's just the masochism within me talking. That's just the masochist. The masochism within me. It's saying that, yeah, fight on. Anyways, we're gonna go to the pack selection screen and see what kind of cards you get. Hopefully, we don't get cards like this or this, or maybe this could be good. What is this? Water support? Let's see what it does. Okay, this is meh. It's meh. It doesn't help us synchro out anything. Could be good. It's a 500 attack boost to water monsters, but he does still need to be on the field to get his effect off. So if our opponent just wants to turn off our attack boost, just punch into this 550 attack monster. Even though its attack would go up to like 1050, which it could still be able to punch over either way. So unless we have some way to protect this guy, this card could not possibly go into our deck. Alright, back again, Master Pack. It's just another time with no freaking legacy tickets. But hey, that seemed to be good for us last time, so let's hope that it'll turn out good for us again. Come on. Even though meta does come out at night, I've seen, well, it only happened twice, but I've seen where the pulls, case in point, the pulls have tend to be better during the night time. So let's hope that that is actually true and we can get some really good cards. All right, let's open it one by one and see if we get anything good. This card is useless, okay? This card is unusable, okay? This card isn't useful, alright? Let's go. This card also isn't useful, let's go. This card isn't useful, alright? Let's go. Ooh, generic trap, please? Oh wow, this card is actually good. This would be good going first because we just need to set this trap card and one of our monsters, and if our opponent like punches into it and destroy it, we could just like shuffle 2 of their monsters into the deck, which is into the deck, which is actually a pretty good farmer for removal. It does still target, but it's still a good card. We aren't past using cards like this, so yeah, this is probably going into the deck. All right, let's see what else we got. Fusion monster, we probably won't be able to get out. Yeah, pretty much. All right, let's go. Let's hope this UR is actually good. Come on, good UR. Okay, is this generic? Oh, this looks like a Sky Striker card. We probably aren't able to use this. Yeah, as I thought, this card isn't useful. It would be pretty good in like a Sky Striker deck, not for us. Alright, this pack was a dud. No better way to say it. This pack was a dud. I mean, it's not like we deserved it. Heck, it's not like we deserve any of our wins so far, but I mean, I was hoping for something better. Anyways, that was the pack. Let's see if we make any changes to our deck. If we don't, then we're going straight into the next duel. All right, this is what our deck is looking like. I did made a few changes because who would have thought, right, that your deck actually needs a balance between spell and traps and monster cards. Who would have thought? That is so crazy, right? But anyways, because we were stupid, at least I was stupid. I ended up like every good generic spell or trap we got, I just chucked it into the deck, and it ended up like fighting for space with all the monsters. Like, but it sounds stupid on paper, but I can't believe I actually did that. But anyways, actually I can't believe that I actually did that. As I say many a times, I'm not the brightest Yu-Gi-Oh player. But anyways, let's hop into a duel and see if we can get another win. That's all I can really say. All right, and we're back. We lost a coin toss, and our opponent decided to let us go second. Honestly, like I have been realizing that our deck is becoming more of a going second deck. It's as if like the moment I realize this, the game just decides to stop letting us go, stop letting us win the coin tosses. Like for God forbid, we actually start going first and actually start being able to make plays. Alright, so we see this and we're already feeling like we should leave. Um, Snake Eyes, is this full Snake Eyes? If this is full Snake Eyes, then is Snake Eyes branded? I mean, that's fine. I feel like Snake Eye, the whole like, Dark Witch, engine, it's like, you it's like it's being tossed in like every single deck. It's like I mean it is a good engine. I mean that's mainly the reason why it's being played so much, and it's new, so like everybody's going to try and toss it into one of their decks. It's like when what's that card's name again? It's when the freaking Castira card, Fenrir. This is like when Fenrir, the Castira cards came into the game, and every deck freaking ran Fenrir. Like every deck ran it. Like if you started off a duel and you didn't see Fenrir just special someone onto the field, you were lucky because there was just so many Fenrirs, and it wasn't even that they were playing Castira either. It's just that they were using that little engine inside of their deck because it was so good. Fenrir by itself, it was such a great like staple card to so many decks. You guys might be wondering why the heck am I still here, especially seeing that our opponent is playing Despia and freaking Mary J just touched the field. I don't know. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I'm just gonna surrender here. It's kind of pointless for us to keep on playing. Yeah, it's just the power of the decks that we're going up against. There's nothing we can do about it. All right, and we are back. Honestly, I just want a good win duel before we end off. So yeah, we lost the coin toss and our opponent decided to let us go second. Honestly, I don't know what happened. It's like, oh, he's playing Resonator. Yeah, I don't know what's been happening to our luck lately, but hey, what can we do? I mean, we can just do what we can do, I guess. Anyways, we're still in a pretty poopy situation right now. Resonators are pretty powerful. And if it's a case where he's just using it as a like engine, then yeah, we're still cooked. I mean, Resonator, I'm pretty sure there's like new support and stuff that's out there, new like monsters, boss monsters. So yeah, we are probably very much cooked. They probably should have scooped, but you know what? We're not gonna scoop. We're gonna keep on fighting until we claw up a win somehow. Alright, and our opponent ends on a quite intimidating board. I was actually a bit worried that he would have ended on a I was worried that he was gonna end on a Barounded floor. You can tell that I have no idea what's going on because our opponent did that. It's probably a part of his play, but I don't know what's going on. Anyways, good draw, decent draw. So yeah, our vengeful bog spirit should protect our life, protect us from getting TKO'd, because unless he pops it, which he probably can do. Let me read these card effects and see what's going on. All right. Honestly, well, we could use this card, destroy, well, we can only destroy a set spell trap, so we could destroy some of his back row. Could normal summon this guy, that wouldn't do much. We can also special summon out you. So that's a level 4 special summon, plus a level 1, we don't have any level 5 guys in our deck, so that's pointless. What we could do, actually, what we could do, we can, our Vengeful Spark Spirit would be kind of pointless. What we can do, we can special summon out this guy, right? Yep. At the end of the day, when all else fails, we must remember. We must remember that when there's nothing else that we can do, we can always stall. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna pay the 1,000 and we're gonna hit one of his back row. Obviously he sets the most important card closest to his deck. Was it a good hit? I don't know. I don't know what these cards do. Wait! Oh my god, you can just use it and just pop everything? That's actually kinda dope. I mean, it's pretty expensive, but I'll take it over him using these things to do cool stuff. Oh wait! Who could have seen the synergy, baby? That's actually sick. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna go. We can't attack over any of his monsters, sadly. If I knew that we could have done that, then I would have saved that effect for this guy instead. That actually kind of sucks in a way because I'm afraid that he's gonna actually pop all our cards. We can attack. We just can't attack. We don't have the life points for that. What we can do, however, as I was saying before, we can stall, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. I'm going to go into our Elite Shinobi using you and you. So if by chance he gets over a gold pride card, at least this way we'll have a monster that he can declare an attack to. And if he doesn't declare an attack, is basically his Archfiend card basically just destroys his other monsters. You're gonna set this trap card so that if he special summons anything, we can just banish it face down, and we're gonna end our turn. So doing our standby phase, we're gonna activate our Nitro Head. And we're actually gonna take out this guy. Oh my god, that's actually very stupid of us. No, you don't want to pop our Shinobi Insect. It's kinda pointless for us to do this now. I just realized the downside to this. Yeah, we're just gonna interrupt his plays. I don't know what that card does. I'm pretty sure it's probably important for his play, so we're gonna do that. Oh my god, this is too juicy. This is too juicy, I have to. Oh my god, I have to. But he's gonna punch over us anyways. That was just too juicy. It's just too juicy. I have to. Oh my god. Oh, that was so stupid. We should have gone for the other card. Yeah, I guess Shinobi Insect. Frick. That's not good. Honestly, our best bet was our. Oh, oof, we're dead. I just realized we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, I'll give him the satisfaction. Why not? Yeah, we'll give him the satisfaction. We should have set our Bog Spirit. If we did that, then he would have cleared his own field. Which is actually, yeah, that was a misplay on our part. So yeah, that's on us. Anyways, that wasn't a bad duel. At least we did stuff. Oh wait, no shot. We're proficient. Let's go, proficiency. Hey, that's really good. You know, we haven't been getting any of our legacy tickets since the episode started. So yeah, I mean, getting some like legacy tickets as a kind of like a consolation prize. Isn't too bad. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today's episode. Really hope you guys enjoyed. Uh, we just finished our proficiency test, so next episode we'll be dealing with all of that stuff. So yeah, really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, do all that jazz. And until next time, it's been your boy Bandit on the Pendulum Pilgrim channel, and your attention has just been stolen.